Alright, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So today I got a pretty cool video for you. I'm going to be comparing the two best mobile stands on the market right now, in my opinion. I got the Elevate Ultra from Elevate Stand Company and the Lone Wolf Custom Gear 0.5 public land stand. So this one is the Custom Gear 0.5. I ran this one for about 2 years. It's a great stand. Really lightweight, and you can fit into a lot of compact areas. But I just never could, dial up how the sticks kind of fit, how I like stacking them, and quiet and kind of efficient. So I picked up one of these Ultras, and I think this can be what I've been looking for. Now the difference is, obviously, there's a little bit of difference in weight. This stand comes in at right around 6 pounds, and the Ultra comes in at 6.25, which I'm just going off their websites, so a little bit of difference. And then obviously their sticks stack a little bit different. So the Ultra has double step sticks, which is kind of what I love. I'm a double step guy for the most part. I ran these mini sticks for about a year or so, and just changing the way of the step, to go up the tree, especially in the dark when you're hanging and hunting in the dark, can kind of get a little confusing. But for the most part, this was a great stand. But I think this Ultra here, all it is there's a little hook here on the side of the platform, and then these sticks have a magnet, so all you do is put them together, attach it, and they're in. A little bit of sound there, but obviously this is a brand new stand and I don't have any silencing tape on them yet. So before the season I'm going to do that, get it all ready to go, and I'm sure I can get it really quiet. But this little hook here with the Versa button, all you do is attach it here, and it just sits snug right into the platform of the stand. And you can fit 2 sticks on each side, and 4 sticks total, and it's pretty solid. And then obviously with the 0.5 here, both platforms, both stands lock into place, so you have a shelf here to put a backpack or your camera gear and stuff if you're filming, which is pretty cool. But this setup here has the minis. These are the 20-inch minis, and basically there's just, I'll show you guys here. Basically there's just your little part here that attaches to the stand. You got holes in each spot, and then I have the J hooks on it that attach it, and this is really solid. This ain't going anywhere. And then I have my strapless, my buckleless straps here, and it's pretty solid. It ain't going anywhere. So let's go over specs. We'll start with the 0.5. It's 23 inches by 16.5 platform. The seat is 8 inches by 10 inches, so pretty small seat. But I ordered the 1.0 seat pad, and it hangs over a little bit here, and it's a lot more comfortable than the really thin normal seat pad that comes with it. Both of them are 300-pound weight ratings, so a lot of big guys can get on these and have no problem, have no issues. They're both made out of 6061 aluminum, which is going to be really light but also really strong, and you shouldn't really have any problems with it. There's a little bit of flex in both of them, and I'll show you guys that when I get them on the tree, but nothing to really worry about. Both of them have the seat leveling capability and platform. And then, on your 0.5 here, there's an 18-inch seat height, from the platform to the top of the seat. And the one thing that's a little bit different about custom gear is you can do a lot of, I mean, it's in their name, custom gear. You can do a lot of customizations on their website. You know, they've been around for quite a while. They're the company that branched off from the original Lone Wolf, so you know, a lot more time and a little bit easier on their website to customize things. Now Elevate's a newer company, but they've came, you know, quite a long ways in the last couple years. But you know, this is what I'm going to be running this year, the Ultra, and you know, both great stands though. So now let's go over the Ultra specs. So like I said, still a 300-pound weight rating. The platform is 17 inches by 23 3/4. So you know, a little bit wider is what it comes down to, but right around the same weight because it's 6.25 pounds. The 0.5 is 6 pounds, so right around the same weight. I can tell a little bit of difference right off the bat in the weight and the finish. Both great though, and like I said, once I get, you know, the silencing tape on this, I'm sure I'll be able to get it as quiet as I had my 0.5. Let's see, the seat measures 10 inches by 8, so basically identical to what the 0.5 is. And then the height actually is 19.5. So you get a little bit more comfort out of the Ultra. Another 1.5 inches height on your seat from the platform to the top of your seat pad. I know a couple times last year and over the years when I ran this during the rut and stuff, you know, the back of my legs would get a little sore from sitting on it because, you know, the seat height wasn't too high, and us sitting for over 6 hours, you know, could be a little tough in this stand. But you know, you get a little bit of more comfort out of your Ultra. Basically the same seat, you know, they're both about 1.5 inches thickness, and from playing around with the Ultra over the last couple weeks, pretty identical seats, you know, both pretty comfortable for a small stand. So what I'm going to do now is just kind of show you guys what both of them look like, and then we're going to get them on the tree and I'll show you how they bite into the tree. Now I did want to point out, you know, there's quite a bit of a price difference in these. On their website you can buy a mobile bundle for the Elevate Ultra, and right now they have a sale going on, so you can buy 3 or 4 sticks. I think it's 4 sticks with the stand for right around, you know, a little over $800. And then if you buy the stand separately, just by itself, it's right around $420. And for your 0.5, the stand is $500 alone, and then each stick is right around $100. So right there you have, you know, a little over $900 in your setup. But both of these stands, you know, they'll last you a lifetime. So a lot of people complain about, you know, how are you going to spend that much money on a stand? But then you got the guys that go around and buy, you know, 10 to 15 ladder stands, and right there you're already spending more what you would on a mobile stand. But I guess it's up to you. You know, if you want to climb up into a stand and then have to take it down every time, this is what you want. You can get into any tree. You know, I got like some hemlocks and stuff behind me, and I'm sure I can get into these trees with it. But a lot of your climbers, ladder stands, and your lock-on stands, you know, from like Walmart and stuff, you couldn't get on every tree with. So, you know, this is why you pay a little bit extra. But, you know, these stands are going to last you forever. So, okay, we got the Ultra on the tree, and I'm going to show you guys the flex and how good it digs into the tree, and the boot room. So let's jump up on there. I'm going to cam it real quick. And it is solid on there. A little bit of flex, but nothing to worry about. About 170 pounds, and I would have no issues with it. pretty comfortable seat, and you know, with both stands, you're going to have your adjustment on the platform and your adjustment with the seat, so you can go up and down, and you know, angle if you have a different tree. But really solid. I think I'm really gonna like the Ultra this year. As long as you cam it in, it's really solid. Alright guys, so now I got the 0.5 on the tree, and I'll show you the same thing, how it flexes and how it digs in. So let's jump up on there. Gonna cam it just like the last one. Real solid. Little bit of flex, not as bad as the Ultra, but both of them really solid for a small stand. And again, you have your seat adjustment and your platform adjustment. But right off the bat, you know, I can tell that you know, I can probably sit quite a bit longer in the Ultra just because of the seat height. I can definitely tell this is a couple inches shorter from the platform to the seat, but both of them pretty comfortable for a small stand, and pretty identical seats. Alright guys, so to finish up here on the debate on which mobile stand is better, it really just depends. If you like an easier way to stack your sticks, more efficient way, and in my opinion, go with the Ultra. Both of them are going to be great and solid on the tree. They both dig in really well. A little bit better finish on the 0.5, and going to be a tad bit lighter. It also just depends on what size sticks you got too, because I got 20-inch sticks for the 0.5, and then these are the 17-inch doubles for the Ultra. So we'll see with that, but both of them are going to be pretty comfortable for a small stand. Before, like I said, the Ultra might be a little bit more comfortable when you have longer sits, because the platform height is going to be a little bit longer, about 1.5 inches longer. But one thing that I didn't mention was when I ordered this Ultra just a couple weeks ago, it was ordered, it shipped the next day, and it was to my house in like 2 or 3 days. So keep that in mind when you're ordering something, if you need it quick, or you know, need it quick for the season or whatever. But and then, you know, when I ordered this a couple years ago, it did take about a month or 2 to get to my house, but I'm sure that was in result of COVID and a lot of back orders and stuff like that. So, you know, both great customer service. Both, you know, you can get on the phone and talk to them directly, and you know, they'll help you out. I'm sure you won't have issues with both, and both stands are going to last you a lifetime. So just depends. It's kind of like, you know, you can compare it to a bow. You know, some people like their company, some other people like this company, but just pick one up for yourself and try it out, and I'm sure you couldn't go wrong with both. So but I know what I'm going to rock this year, and we'll see how it works out. So good luck this fall, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching Ridge Raised Outdoors, and God bless.